Hello peeps, it's the Hillbilly Halfwit. How are you today? Man alive, it is cold on the hands today. Lovely day, as you can see in the background, in my beautiful country of Wales. Oh, my father. Anyway, what are we talking about today? We're going to talk about that bloke, Spear Comer. What is he doing, eh? What is he doing? He's so unpopular in his own country, he's having to go to a meeting with a load of very unpopular people in their own countries. He's gone to meet Macron, who's going to lose his own country, and a lot of other leaders who are going to lose their own countries because they've been basically lecturing the voters instead of listening to the voters. So he's afraid to come into the UK. Keir Starmer is afraid. He's afraid of the big orange man. The orange man has absolutely shellacked him. And he's going to go to America now. And he was saying today how he's going to be the first leader to talk to Trump. And Trump is going to go there and he's going to say, "What are you doing, little man? Fuck off from you." Because he realizes what he is. He's just a liar. So you only have to look into the past of the guy. Every single thing he says is just nonsense. Now, I put a thing into ChatGPT the other day about Starmer. I asked him a question, and even ChatGPT agreed with me. He said, ChatGPT said he was untrustworthy. Our own Prime Minister. So I'm going to show you that one of these days. I had a conversation with this fucking computer, and even the computer said he was a wanker. Oh, God. So, what makes me laugh is, you can all see that this was a setup in Ukraine now, can't you? So wasn't it a week after we all came out of lockdown in the UK, suddenly this war started by coincidence in Ukraine? Didn't it? And then it's nothing to do with putting nuclear weapons on the Russian border where they're not supposed to be. Of course, not allowed to say that. So now, whatever you think of the Orange Man, he's trying to stop a lot of things happening around the world because he said to his population he would when they voted him in. So he's trying to get a peace. And now the EU leaders, who nobody wants in their own countries, are trying to have World War III. It makes you, oh God, I got to think about it. Nobody with any brains in the outfit at all. So they want to put UN troops, not UN troops. They want to have an EU army, which they said years ago Farage was a conspiracy theorist for saying that they wanted one. Now they want a EU army. So they want to put an EU army in Ukraine to police the border between Russia and Ukraine, even though we couldn't put troops into Ukraine and fire our own weapons at Russia, because that was breaking the law. So how... Go over that again? So we couldn't put American or EU or British troops into Ukraine to fight against Russia because it was going to start World War III. And now when they want a peace deal, even the Ukrainians want a peace deal. Not the leader, because he's a comedian. He's a fucking comedian. You couldn't make this up. You could not make this up. Ukraine has been overflown by a brown-haired Eddie Izzard. There's millions been killed, and they're running about thinking they know what they're doing. It's a disgrace. Anyway, Starmer's decided, Keir Starmer has decided to go abroad and make himself look like he's very, very manly and popular, when in his own country, even his own side hates him. Oh, God. You have to laugh about it, because when you look at it in the round, you think, what the fuck is happening, eh? I did that video the last week that popped off. What the fuck is going on? Well, it's definitely what the fuck is going on. They're trying to start World War III. I gotta be honest, They want to police the borders in Ukraine. They can't police the fucking borders of the UK. They come at these fucking savages are coming in here committing terrorist acts, giving them everything, giving them housing, Weetabix, PlayStations, phones, houses. And then they're going to vote for them. So we're not allowed to police that. We even got our boats, the RNLI, going out there, meeting them and bringing them back here. But we can't police, we're going to go and police Ukraine's border. Oh my God. Even my dog is thinking, what on earth is going on? What the hell is happening? What the hell is going on? I gotta say, I look at these things, and you've got left-wing people all on the news now. Like I said, when I was growing up, pretty much 90% of the left are anti-war. Now they're raging, war-mongering lunatics, all of them. Not some few, everybody. Kill them all. So if Keir, Starmer, if he wants to go in to send troops into Ukraine to police the border, why doesn't he do it to Palestine? Tell me that. Why don't the EU and that send in troops to police the Palestinian border? Because they don't want to there. They just want to in the other place. People will eventually get this, that our leaders are being told what to do by a select few very, very rich people in the background. BlackRock and that sort of thing. That is what's happening. And they've lost control at the moment because the orange man has really fucked them up. He's took away their funding. They were expecting to have 100 billion given by the Biden lot to Ukraine. And Mr. Trump has gone, and he's turned the tap off. All these organisations with the BLTs are fucking skint now. All the buildings in Washington that all these civil servants have been living in are all up for sale because they've realised their wages and their jobs have gone. Oh, it's the best thing that's ever happened. Best thing that's ever happened. And you can openly see these warmongering bastards now. They're on telly every 5 minutes. And that Regiment 77, is it? That guy who's in charge of that, he's on TV all the time. Most of the people don't see what he is. He's a conservative. What was his name? I can't remember his name at the moment. He was on the other day. As if he's nothing to do with all this. Is it Regiment 77? I can't remember now. But, oh, God. You have to laugh. You have to laugh at it because you go insane otherwise. They're actually trying to push us into a war. Even though the guy, one of the most powerful guys in the world, Mr. Trump, is trying to stop the war. It's nuts. It's absolutely fucking nuts. Oh, well, that's the vid for today. Thank you for watching and subscribing and everything. Much appreciated. Really nice reading your comments and things. And see you again. Okay, ta-da.